Everybody, nobody still here. I trust soon there will be somebody. What's this? Oh, yeah. Just a second. I gotta fix so I get all the messages. That's right, all the messages. I don't like this function. All right. No, second, I'll stay up. I wonder why some people aren't getting notifications when I start streaming. That's weird. Probably something wrong with their notifications. Hello. Fuck you. I really hate it when they join and then they leave after 5 seconds. Fuck you, asshole. Hello, welcome. Where are these people now? Patience, patience. Oh man, I hate holding this phone. Are you gonna say something or just be like a mute? Now it's 2 people here. That's nice. Promising. Yeah, on Wednesday, me and Kay, we had a karaoke. Well, 10 people, holy shit. But it was a bad timing. Hey, Andy. Thank goodness. Yeah, I was just about to say, I know you were. Hello, my good friend. Shame you missed our karaoke on Wednesday, but I saw you were watching Eugene stream. That's all right. I mean, I know he had a pretty big, important stream. The launch of his new perfume. 16, just like that. From 2 to 16. Please like the stream. How are you, Andy? Here it's, I was at the dentist yesterday. It was just cleaning, nothing big. But I gotta go again on the 17th. Thank you, Andy. I know that was you that just liked the stream. 23 people, and most of them not really here for my sake. I mean, for my wisdom. Yeah, that's nice. The weather is getting really well. It's been kind of warm, but ugly weather. Yeah. Now they saying we're gonna have snow soon. I think on the 15th or something. Yeah. Yeah, not great at all. I know. Just a second. My palm is itching. You know what they say in Bosnia? If your left palm is itching, you're gonna get money soon. If your right one is itching, you're gonna have to pay money, give money soon. Yeah. Because you receive money usually with your left hand and you give money with your right. Unless you are left-handed, then it's the other way around, I guess. Lots of fans, yeah. I don't know about that, but lots of people. Yeah. This was funny. Once I remember when I was still a child in Boston, my mother she said that her left palm was itching. She's gonna get money. She thought, but then after just that same day, this guy came on the door to ask for money for. I mean, it was a what do you call subscription TV subscription money. Yeah, something like that. So she ended up spending money instead. Only you are chatting. Yeah, there you go. This is fucking depressing. 18 people watching, only one chatting. I think AM should be here soon. I told him that I'm gonna stream now. Man, I hate this fucking hair. My I don't know. Just might shave it off soon. One day for sure. If I lose any more. It's not gonna look 36. Holy shit. Trolls, right? Mostly lurkers. Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, AM likes my last song. To tell you the truth, I don't feel like doing so much karaoke anymore right now. I think I've done 3 concert streams and several karaoke's, and I just sometimes I don't feel like singing. I'm like I've done most of the stuff that I could have done, could have do. Just I don't know. I hate singing all the same stuff all the time. Like people were always asking me for a while to sing "Wicked Game" by Chris Isaac. Yeah, a wicked game to play, make me feel this way. A wicked thing to do, make me dream of you. Yeah, I love that song. You know which song I remember last night? I'm sure you know it. You're from UK. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Do you really want to hurt me? And yes, the reason why. Yeah, those guys, they had some really good songs at first. Culture Club. My palms are sweating. I know, but I mean, sorry, yeah, I mean, you are from the British Isles, anyway. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I forgot. It's not UK, it's Ireland, yeah. Aire. However you pronounce that. Aire, right? Right. Man, where the fuck is everybody else that I know? What the fuck is... I think they should be here in a couple of minutes. Usually it takes about 10 minutes or something till they discover I'm streaming. Yeah, I keep thinking, maybe I should take a break from streaming, but then, Friday comes and Saturday comes, and yeah, like I keep saying, why not always? Life is boring, my friend. I mean, it's not just that. I could find something to watch or whatever, but I like streaming. That's the thing. That's the problem. Yeah, no, my streams are no longer. I mean, some of that fun has been killed by the drama, but mm, still, if I just stopped, I don't think I would felt good about it. I mean, I understand people who have a family and stuff who work, that they can take break for like 3, 4 months or something, maybe even more. But I can't really. If I took that long break as long, I don't know if I would even come back. Who knows? I mean, that would be mean if you didn't see me stream for like a month or so. That would mean that I've stopped streaming. Probably. Yeah. This sucks. Having to wait for others to join. Oh my god. Hang on, I gotta just a second. I got a message Kay and tell her that I'm streaming, not screaming. So how was Eugene's stream, by the way? Oh yeah, I got some news. I'm gonna stream with Anna again, probably on Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna talk about different perfumers from our respective countries and all that. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Hey, Mr. AM. Great to see you as always, my friend. AM has been streaming quite a lot lately. But you usually stream very late for me, for my time zone. So, hey, Kay. Okay, now we are good. Even if no more people join, which I doubt. Sorry. No, I don't really ski. I used to kind of ski when we first came here, but I'm not a big fan really. It's so exhausting and all that equipment you gotta have. And oh right, you're taking a break. Yeah, I mean things were kind of getting a little bit, yeah, you know toxic maybe. Hey Kay, thanks. Same to you, my good friend. Yeah, that was. How about that? Well, we talked about it already, but anyway, Mr. Clean exploding online. I mean, on the stream. Wow. Yeah, I know that. I remember just that Mr. Clean was telling us how the guys over there that stream that were calling him gay and stuff. But yeah, of course, it makes sense that it was RXL, of course. Yeah, I don't really want to even talk about it, so, but I'm sure he'll show up under one of his many burner accounts anytime soon. He'll pop up. But yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I made fresh caught baked salmon. Wow, that sounds delicious. Crab salad and steamed veggies last night. Wonderful. And listen, I just want to say something about Kay in her defense. Like, people don't get her. They don't want to understand her. That's the problem. I mean, Money said it perfectly on your stream AM last time. Like, people are not here to be nice, really. So they don't understand that Kay is autistic, and that means she doesn't always know when she's said something or done something wrong, right? But no, these people aren't interested. They will cut her down for whatever she does, whatever wrong she says or does. Yeah. So I'm just happy that I can help her now. Help her not make those mistakes anymore, or not so many. Why are you greeting me again, AM? Hi, Brazil. Gig edits. 27 people. Suddenly got twice as many. This is suspicious. Do you really want to hurt me? Yeah, and I'm so happy for that. Because, before we weren't that tight. We weren't so close at first, when we were both on smelly streams. We didn't even really know each other. And, then she would go on those other streams, sorry, and do stuff that now they are, you know, attacking her for, using it against her, of course. And that was because they told her to, basically. It wasn't because she really wanted to do it. So, yeah, Louis, God bless Louis. I hope he's all right now. Hope he's feeling better. Suspicious people, yeah. I mean, you guys really make me feel a lot better. I don't know what I would have surely quit, streaming and all that. Even maybe making videos. I would maybe only make boxing videos still, if it wasn't for you guys. When I because when I encountered such malice and menace, earlier this year, I was really dumbstruck. Couldn't believe it. Yeah, Andy, I gotta go there one day. I mean, soon, to Ireland and meet you in person. That would be great. Wouldn't that be great? Have a meet and greet. Do a little UK tour maybe with Mr. Smelly and hopefully Lewis and who else do we got? Yoshi and Jimbo. Yeah, real deal. What's going on with real deal, by the way? And then do a little Ireland tour with you. Andy. Sorry, there I go again. I call it the UK tour. UK and Ireland, right? God bless Ireland. Yeah, I really always admired that you really valued your freedom and independence, and you fought so hard to become independent from Britain, and that was a great achievement, really. Yeah. I mean, for so long I've been talking about going to Ireland, for crying out loud. I'm such a, my God, I'm so slow to realize my ambitions and plans. Yeah, they are all gone now. Only 11 people watching. 16 people have left. Brazil. Brazil, I've never been there. That's very far away anyway. Yeah, it would be cool to visit, I guess. But I know a couple of people online from Brazil. mostly, well, girls. I can brag. There is one girl anyway. There was another one, but she turned out to be crazy, totally. That's right, Kay. We trust each other, you know. Thank you, Kay. I will never betray that trust, definitely. I mean, they tried to make us enemies. They tried to divide us more than once. You know, they, you know who they are, and they didn't work. You know, because in the end, Kay could see that I was a true friend, and I also could see that she was also, and because when nobody wanted, you know, to go on my streams for a while this year after all the drama, she was the only one. Yeah. Just a second, gotta put this down. All right. Yeah, they love bullying. Yeah, but oh, there is Keanu Reeves. What's this movie? John Wick. I guess. Yeah, I don't like how they use these. Yeah, the other side, the actors, good old actors. They just give them one franchise. That's all pretty much. You know, I try to make peace with them and all that, but all that. But you know, I realized, you know, they don't really care. I mean, yeah, you know, Joey doesn't really care in the end. All he cared about was getting Karen back, and when he got her back, that was all he cared about. It like fuck Boz, you know, who needs him? Yesterday I got a vintage 90s. Oh yeah, you told me about it, Lempitska. I want to be wearing it. Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't have a problem with the other people. I mean, it's mostly just those two fuckers, Joey and RXL, that are the problem here, you know. So, yeah. But of course, I mean, others have also spoken against us, but that was something pretty special. There was a kind of a reason, let's say, even though I don't, you know, whatever. Well, the son is level 3 autistic and well, perfumes and scents are one of his hobbies. That's wonderful. Yeah, it's a nice hobby, you know. But the problem is, if you really wanna, when you start making, you wanna make money off that. You know, being a YouTuber, that's when you know you have to kind of sell your soul a little bit sell your integrity. So it's just, you know, best to just, you know, not do it in the end. Yeah. But you know, my plan was never to just do that, those videos. No, no, never. That was just, you know, something in addition. I started to do it in early 22, and at first I was pretty terrible. I bet. Later on, I got better at doing it. Oh, now we start sniffing again, motherfucker. Yeah, so I really, you know, like and respect the fact that Andy doesn't like drama. So, out of respect for him, I will try not to talk about it, you know, right? So much, as little as possible. Yeah, it's just, don't worry, they'll be here. The others will be here, don't worry. Sooner or later. It's just still early for them, you know. Now lately they've been arriving after whatever 40, 50, 60 minutes even. Yeah, they're always there. Eventually, they're always there. Stay away from my stream. Yeah, I like how the way AM kind of talks about it. Hey, Dennis, pa gdje si, brate moj? My good buddy, my brother. All right, yeah, fair enough. Yoshi, I was just thinking about Kay knows this, but I don't think you no others know this. But actually, about how long was that? A month and a half ago, um, Kay was backstage, with talking to Karen on Joey's channel, and Karen told her that Yoshi is actually Bilbo or Dwayne. Imagine that, which I don't think, which I doubt really, but it's not impossible. But it doesn't make much sense. It's like those two that aren't really that similar as people. I mean, unless he was playing a role, either of them. Yeah, he's from the UK, and yeah, I don't know where she got that from, but yeah. Well, she'll be mentioned anyway. I'm sorry, by the way, if you're watching this. Miss. Yeah, it is easy to make up something. We don't know where it came from, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Just like I don't really think that her and Spencer are dating. I think that was, you know why? Because who broke the news to me last Friday? That was Arxel from his burner, and I asked around, and I heard that. I mean, nothing has been made official really on that field. So, but even in the end, yeah, what I mean. It's you know, you know. I would wish if she should get together with someone that it should be someone better anyway. Zagunđuje. Našla ma nije. Možda, ali ne. Maybe. But just notice if I started now talking just drama now, the viewership would just fucking jump up to 30 at least, 36. Original 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 vetiver. How about that French accent? We French, we are so sublime. We are so fashionable. Avantis. Don't worry, Andy. Tell the Hermes or the toilet. Dev, he's so great. He's so adorable when he starts talking, pronouncing French names. I think he kind of knows a little bit French, which isn't too easy, I guess, to learn. I don't know. Yeah. The French are nice people. They're just misunderstood, I guess. So, I mean, yeah, nowadays it's hard to say, like, I mean, that country is so multicultural, and now it's like hard to say what is French and what is typical French anymore. We French, we love frogs. Okay, Galan, Vertivel is great. I'm nearly finished my pot. Yeah, I think I tried that one. Yeah, it is very good. Yeah. Show them, boss, a real boss in Stalin Express drama. Yeah, man. Listen, not gonna do more, little more cuddles and impression. Here's the thing. Today I bought a discontinuous scandal per night. Cherries and honey. Ooh, that sounds like a really strong, powerful combination. Sweet, of course. Mash Shelly. Can I be as my goddamn God of oh my God? Yeah. So anyway, whatever. Maybe you saw and I don't know. Forget about it. I don't want to talk about it now. Maybe if she comes by, enters the chat, maybe we can talk about it. But yeah, I mean, in the end, it all went how it went. So what's the use? I mean, would I like to have her back here for good? I mean, on my channel, on my streams? Yeah, sure, yeah. But the problem is the it's been the relations have been really damaged, and between her and Kay also, of course. Why is that? He's not blocked, is he? I don't know. Why? Where do you get that? I mean, from, oh yeah, maybe he is blocked. I didn't even think about it. He after that mess that happened in September. Uh, I'm gonna take a look. Just a second. I gotta rest for up and close with Boz. Should I order from Eugene or Dan? My birthday is coming up and I want to treat myself. Which will you get? I really can't tell you. I never try anything, but well, it's not true. I did try. Anuj sent me a couple by Eugene. Remember, I like the one that has iris in it, Bella, something. I don't know. I didn't like the other one because I think that was the one that had like birch bark in it and stuff. La douleur exquise, like beautiful sadness or something. Black XS, what's that? Oh yeah, XS, yeah, XS. Just a second. Okay. Well, Bilbo, he likes to mess around and create chaos. Well, I tried to talk to him on video this last stream, but he's crazy. Yes, of course, and that was so unnecessary. I mean, you were sharing your own personal experience. Says you didn't just slander Joey, for the fun of it. It was all true. There were no lies, and she cannot know that it wasn't true. So she had no business making a statement on that. Why are you so anxious to get Bilbo on? AM has a thing for Bilbo. Are you Alberto Morias, by the way? Just kidding. Alberto Morias. It's like Yeah, but another thing that I listen, to be honest, I didn't like about Karen. She was actually, when it comes to taste in perfumes and her opinions, she is a snob. I mean, to be honest, And yeah, that's right, Kate. And if you're gonna be a snob, then at least act like a typical snob. Don't go on a stream and expose yourself for crying out loud and play a snob. Bang, shots fired. Now we're gonna get more people here. It's true. It is my opinion. I'm not just saying it for the drama, but that's what I didn't like about her, I couldn't reconcile the one side with the other. The side first that during the day goes on streams like Eugene's and Rich Mitch and also Mitras and before and talks as yeah, an elitist. Thank you. And then during the evening, she goes on that dirty stream, dirty, vulgar stream, and she's just completely the opposite person there. And actually, same applied to Lily until she left that stream. Actually, she left. I didn't know it, but earlier this year, yeah, she left. I remember. I don't know when exactly. This summer, I think. I've got myself kind of out of frag game. Honestly, got myself and watch. Oh no, not you too. Just kidding. Yeah, watch community suddenly looks to like the more normal community compared to Fragcom. Yeah, we gotta get a a phone rack. Motherfucker, this is so hard to hold. Really, you thought so? Yeah, when I said that, in September I got Prada Paradigme, and she was like, really down on it in Discord in our group chat. It was like, oh, it smells like as if Ajax or something had made a perfume, like, and that really pissed me off. And then she later tried to kind of downplay it and say, well, it can still smell good. Yeah, I'm not an elitist, not at all when it comes to perfumes. I think women get manipulated there to behave a certain way and drink and act crazy. Yeah, Balkans, Kakoina. Yes, that's right. No, I mean something changed definitely. Because I remember when she first came to my stream, started chatting last year. She was so nice and even a little shy, even in the beginning, and then later on, actually I didn't know that she was on those streams until she came on the first time, hopped on here on my stream, and then she told me, and I was like, oh God, no, why? Joey is the fucking corruptor, right? He's a fucking devil. He's a corruptor, motherfucker. But you won't, I know that she has once already seen who you really are. I think she'll see it again. Now she's just fooling herself, fooling herself. Because I've seen her good side, all right? And I know she has one. I'll never forget that. That's why I still cannot give up on her completely. Yeah. But she made her choice, like they say, you made your bed, you gotta sleep in it. The problem was that she had been there for so long that everybody was just, when you said Karen, the first thing everybody was thinking was the cannoli streams. That's basically it. Saying it in a simpler way. Everybody knew her as that, unfortunately, and she realized, I think, eventually, I cannot escape this. So that's why she went back. She tried really to fit in with my crowd. I really give her, I was grateful, and I told her that recently, and I give her credit for that. She tried, but it just some people, some important people didn't want her there, and yeah, she didn't like him at all. Yeah, exactly. You'll lie in your bed. Well, yeah, I don't know really. She soon can realize soon enough. I mean, so many people have left those streams in that company, and yeah. It's like she wouldn't have returned if she felt good inside it. So it's sad, right? It's sad that I couldn't make her feel better. I'm not saying they are making her feel better, but whatever. But fuck you won't see me cry anymore, motherfuckers, alright? I mean, not that I really like cried ever on a stream, but I was really shaken a couple of times. But yeah, I mean, in the end, it's her own choice. I cannot make her do anything, so gotta respect that. But as I said in the video, I don't know if you watched it today. What we had wasn't really a, it wasn't a typical friendship. That's why it ended like it did. It wasn't a real friendship. She was a big fan of mine, a big fan. And whatever, I don't know. She wasn't in love, but I don't really. But it wasn't just. It was pretty. Friendship is between two people that are kind of equal. That's the best friendship. No, I'm not gonna cry. I said so many have taken to other drugs to become anonymous, exposed of him. There's a whole army of us. Yeah. Uh, well, yeah, it's hard to ignore them, but anyway, uh, when they come here, into my chat and start causing mayhem, but now so far they haven't been here. But yeah, I can say I've kind of, I feel more at peace, definitely. I feel more at peace, but that doesn't mean that I can't reflect on this whole thing, in a mature way. So that's what I did today. I said this wasn't friendship. Friendships don't end after 2 months, barely 2 months. It was something very complicated. It's not the first time. I'm just this fucking guy that can never have a normal anything. That's me. Yeah, my good buddy. It's normal. Yeah. I'm gonna anyway unblock Bilbo. I'm not sure if he's blocked, but after I finish the stream, I will unblock him. Or maybe you want me to do it now. I don't think he would pop up immediately. Hello, Bilbo, are you there? I mean, he was on my stream, rather recently. He didn't say anything. He hopped on. Yeah, it's like it's a circle. It's an evil circle. Those streams and yeah. It is sad that listen, that are intelligent, pretty, and funny, witty girl or young woman has to seek validation, by going on there and even, exposing herself and whatever she did earlier. It is sad, It's so fucking sad because she obviously doesn't have high opinions on herself. And I tried to tell her, I said, you gotta appreciate yourself more and better. Here we go. Yeah, no, this is very important. You cannot, you said it yourself. She said on your stream that she's a 5 on a good day. I don't agree. I mean, I don't know if I have seen her on a good day, but even when not on a good day, she is like more, she's a 7 at least, all right? So, yeah, here we go again. Well, I just hope that she will realize eventually that talking to me is much better for her mental health. No, I don't think so, Dennis. But it may seem like it, but no, no. Because if she had done that, then she would have never, taken any contact with me since after that. She would have never. But yeah, there's something with her. I don't know what. I don't know what it is. She just cannot take it when she starts to develop kind of a bond, emotional bond with someone. Yeah. Well, listen, man, just remember, none of you talked to her like, in private like I did. That's all. Oh, Jesse. Hey, Money Burr. There he is. All right, Dennis, no more about this. Let's go, okay. How are you, man? How about that thing with Mr. Clean? Sub to my Kichi came, yeah. My calculator. Sorry, I don't think you can add people on here. Yeah, that's right, Kate. Hang on, let me see. What's this for? Nothing, obviously. The cross. I have the most gorgeous calculator. Who cares about how a calculator looks? Rolex. I say thank could thank heavens for someone like Kevin here in my chat on my streams. Yeah, we had a great time, you and me and Kate and Neil and on AM stream. Hope we can do it again soon. I was tired, yeah, it was so late, but I still hopped on, you know. I really love being on AM stream. And she was like, is Boz drunk? No, just tired, honey. Kevin is, oh, feedback on the buttons is orgasm. You crazy. Yeah, Kevin is a comedic relief. Yeah, bless that. We all need. Bless him. I bought this calculator as a gift for a friend of mine, but you kept it to yourself. All right. I get it. We get it. It's the best one ever. You know what happened yesterday? I had to, oh my God, I went through such trouble. I had to, here they have something silly, you know, this app through which you gotta like, how do you say that? Renew your bank ID, you know, like every 2 years now or three something. But you know, I didn't have this app before through which you gotta go to do it, you know. So it was so much bullshit there. It it asked for a password to activate it. I didn't have a password. I didn't get anything. And then I had to go to the bank, call the bank, and have them make me a password. And then, you know, yeah, I bet it's the same. Then I have this silly app on my phone that changed the password I've been given automatically, so it didn't work. And then I had to call the bank again, or I went to their chat anyway. Oh my God. Every 6 months, holy crap, that's too much. Oh, here it's like it's valid for 2 years. Then you gotta renew it. Yeah, sure, okay. My fancy calculator in high school had games on it. Wow, that's I never heard of actually. Calculator with games. Anyway, tomorrow I think I'll finally take this new guitar of mine to get something done, you know, an adjustment. Onions. Where did you now go from calculators to onions? No, they got onion fields in California, right? Yeah. So, yeah, PRS. Unfortunately, I cannot plug it in, as I said. You know, my God, it makes me sick. You know, now I gotta get it done. So this piece fell off. This coil. Yeah, I can't get it. Put it back on. I'm not a guitar tech, unfortunately. I've never really been that guy, the handyman. My father was, but I never was. He never taught me anything. Well, not much anyway. Yeah, you know, Bosnian dads. Like first, he doesn't have time to show you, and then they complain to others how you don't know how to, you know, you don't know how to do this. He doesn't know anything with his hands. They usually make, yeah, really good, great guitars, and not too expensive either. I mean, this one wasn't too expensive. It was, you know, mid-range kind of. So it was pretty reasonable for a good guitar anyway. I mean, if you wanna save money, then you cannot get a good guitar for sure. Yeah, if you are a cheap bastard. I was in the handicap math class freshman year and the most advanced level English culture studies. Wow. Really? There you go. Yeah, autistic people are usually really great at something anyway. They are brilliant at one thing at least. I think that's what they call a savant. Yeah, I really hate this. I think this is the third John Wick movie. I watched it once. Oh my god. No, it's the fourth. Wow. All they do is fight there for crying. I got a guitar for my birthday when I was 11, really. I got my first guitar when I was 16 for my birthday, yeah. It was an acoustic guitar, not that good, but my father didn't have much money then. We had just arrived here, to Norway, to Oslo. Intelligence is not just one thing. People can be intelligent in different ways. That's true, yeah. That's why I don't like when people say, oh, that person isn't intelligent. How do you know? So now that Kevin is here too, I'm gonna have a stream with Anna Panuto again. I think this Sunday. We haven't yet set it, but she said either this Sunday or Monday she could do it. So we're gonna talk about perfumers from Canada and from Norway and Bosnia. Love Les Pauls and Flying V. Yeah, aesthetically I find them awesome. I love Ibanez and Charvel and those Jackson also guitars like Super Strats. Yeah, Super Strats. I really love the look and the sound and everything. Well, this has gone surprisingly well. No trolls in the chat, only friends. That's great. I just wish, all this negativity would end. I mean, like the last thing she wrote in my chat was how she was criticized for calling someone a retard, and then that it was supposedly all right that Mr. Clean called Arxel a faggot. Sorry, the F word. Oh ho, it is Slovenia. Charvel, yeah, shredding machines definitely. And Schecter also has some good guitars, but pretty reasonable priced. Dušane, Dušane, the brother. What are you doing in Slovenia? Slovenia, Rdeče. Oh, to Rome, that's right. Via Slovenia. What are you thinking? A car or train or what? I mean, since you're going through Slovenia, I assume it's not by airplane. Yeah, something pretty bad happened in Slovenia recently. This guy that is kind of my age was beaten to death by a gang of gypsies, Romas, whatever you want to call it. outside this bar or whatever it was, club. I don't know. He was trying to protect his son. Terrible. You were born there, really? Wow. Yeah, Novo Mesto. That's where it happened. Postojna, where the caves are. Famous caves. Postojna. Novo Mesto, yeah, that was yeah, it's the violence, it's scary, so much violence in Europe now, and UK especially, always the new waves of violence happening over there. England especially. Ljudska ribica. Santa Maria Novella, the oldest perfume company in the world. Anna told me that, I didn't know. So who said that Hubigant is the oldest one? They don't know what they are talking about. Hubigant. This one stems from one, like 12 something, 13th century, right? Yeah, Čovječa ribica. How is the Slovenian cuisine? I don't know. I haven't tried really anything there. I have been in Ljubljana a long time ago. We used to go there. We knew some people also who were originally from Lika. They are still there anyway, but yeah, because my brother had to go, to these yearly doctor checks there in Ljubljana. He had a very specific disease or illness. But that was in the 80s, and the early 90s. So he would stay with these people. Ljubljana, the capital. Ecology, yeah, it's beautiful. Nature is really incredible there. Those lakes and Tolmin, beautiful place where they have this music festival in the summer. Tolmin. Yeah, Switzerland, that's something else. It's just richer and, yeah, the Alps, the center of the Alps. And Austria, Hallstatt, a beautiful place. I gotta go there too before I die. Hallstatt. Oh yeah, Kay showed me last night. It was night here, and she called me and she showed me this beautiful landscape, this valley in California. Yeah, canyon. Sorry. Yeah, that was really interesting to see the millionaires' homes. Yeah, Hallstatt Lake is beautiful. Very specific kind of place. I think it's got like these geological, yeah, very interesting for geologists. I don't know why my throat has been itching lately. This is weird. What could it be? I don't like it. It's not, usually it's from pollen, but now, no fucking way, it's pollen. Long since past the season. I was at the dentist yesterday and she put a lot of those objects in my mouth. I don't know if that could be it. No, no. You cheeky bastard. You bastard. Not gonna do more Liam Neeson impersonations. I'm gonna get you. You bastard. 4 people here. We got 8 likes. That's nice. 5 now. Yeah, Österreich. Too many Yugoslavs there. in Vienna anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I never drink tea usually unless I'm sick. I don't know, it could be. Who knows? Did I get anything new in here? Yeah, we got all the cool people. Unfortunately, there aren't so many cool people in Franklin, obviously. Do you, Kay? Maybe, I would like to. I'm gonna go back to watching anyway, Rich Mitch streams. I haven't watched him for like 2 years or something. Yeah. I don't know if, are you talking to him, Kay? If you are on friendly terms, then you can ask him to unblock me. I miss some of those people there. Yeah. I never had a problem with Rich Mitch, really. I always thought, yeah, thanks, Kay. You're the best. I always thought his streams were really relaxing, nice to listen to, and Germany is crap. Yeah, I hear now it's not as good as it used to be to live in Germany, also economically. That's really troubling. Yeah, I don't like those countries, it's just work, industry. It's all right, right. Watch Nick's. What's the name of that channel? You write it there so I can, because I don't know the name of the channel. I can follow him. Those guys, yeah, they seem pretty relaxed and nice, harmless. Yeah, what I like about Rich, he's like a lefty politically. I mean, many people in north of England are against, capitalism and all that, right wingers, because they are the working class. There were always factories. There are still factories there, and it's like in Bosnia. We got some things in common. The grim life. Well, it wasn't so bad anyway in Bosnia before. Bosnia. It's crap with large letter, yeah. This is originally a Macedonian folk song, but performed by Lebi Sol. Dance Mile Pop Jordanov. Oh, that no, just write the name. You don't have to. I cannot click the link now, but just write the name of his channel, please, Kay. Yeah, man. Vlatko Stefanovski. Sorry, I gotta pee. Just a second. The big guy. play a little bit. Jazz master. Now I lost my mantra. I'm getting emotional now. But no, who would wanna watch and listen to me play when they can just talk nonsense over there on Mr. JC's channel? Here we go again. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, boy. All right. Also another. That one by from Southern Comfort. Yeah, this one sounds really good acoustically. Rye Cooder. Okay, enough playing. I got the bass here too. Oh man. Ta-da! Here it is. Just look at that color, man. This is the most beautiful instrument I ever had, really. Or also the PRS, yeah, too. The mic is good. Yeah, thanks, Dennis. Anyway, yeah, that was a little bit playing. You know, I was talking about having a bass playing stream, but yeah, after my last concert stream, but then, you know, shit hit the fan, you know. Yeah, it's true. So yeah, that was right before that fucking drama started, and then, you know, it's like, and then my amp, something, I don't know, something is not that good, but I'm gonna try and plug it in again. There was something wrong with the, yeah, the contact there. Yeah, the problem is, it would remind me too much of this time when she was on my channel, you know, as my mod. Alright, thank you, Kay. Just tell him I'm not gonna make any more, you know, BS. I know back then I would like, you know, make these pretty crazy comments sometimes. It had nothing to do with what he was talking about. But that phase has passed, don't worry. Yeah, no musician, no, that would be too much noise. I'm a solo guy anyway. So yeah, only talking about those concert streams now makes me kind of sad. You know, I was going through one of them, that one that happened in August, and yeah, I was, and she, like, you know, Karen was in the chat very active, and she was so nice, even to Dan. I mean, this, how could it go so wrong? My God, oh my God. Yeah, I was blocked from Rich Mitch long time. I mean, it's a long story. That happened early last year. Because of Lily, alright. It's all because of fucking Lily. Yeah, anyway, that was it. I blocked myself from Rich joking too much. Yeah, I don't really enjoy frag talk so much, but I think when Roger Waters, Dave Ellefson, yeah, Steve Harris, Geezer Butler, they are all really good, great bass players. The thing is, I think it's I don't know if I should say it, but yeah, why not? I could take it better when Rich was talking about fragrances than when Eugene talks about them. You know, it's so I don't like it's pretty dull, exhausting for me. Yeah, and I know actually that Karen also preferred the Rich Mage stream, but now I don't think she's there anymore. Yeah, no, something happened also there in this summer. Yeah, my God. Waffler, yeah. You know what? I this in July. This happened kind of. I think late July, and they had a stream, and I made a joke like he had started talking about someone else, something else. Sorry, but then he started talking about fragrances again. I was like kind of joking, but not really. But I did make it look like a joke, and I was like, "Oh no, not the fragrance talk again!" And I was laughing, and he took it very seriously. He took it very wrong. And he, said something like, well, this is a fragrance stream, you gotta be careful, otherwise you might find yourself gone. And then I said, all right, I didn't mean anything. It was a joke. And then I saw he wasn't reading my comments anymore. And I got so pissed. And I was like, all right, let's leave. But then at the last second, I was like, fuck him. And then I wrote the comment. I said. Oh, are you not gonna, read my comments now, Eugene? I thought you were 50 years old. And he was pissed, of course. He was super pissed. Yeah, he forgot his sense of humor. We are back to Karen. She must be. In general, I don't really have anything special against Eugene, but he can be, I don't know, sometimes he can be, I don't know, really a pain in the ass, let's say. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's be realistic. And the only way things could be as before with Karen here on my streams was if she could, she would apologize, especially to Kay. She doesn't really have to apologize to me, but if she doesn't, well, it would be good too. But don't hold your breath. I guess don't hold your breath. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not this year. I haven't played the bass for quite a long time. Sometimes it's like you feel more like playing one instrument, sometimes the other, of course. Boz is that guy with guitar, Channel, his brother. They look like twins. So you noticed that too. Yeah, I'm like his younger, wilder brother. More chilled, cooler. Yeah, right. Yeah, you know why? Because even though Eugene says he's from Croatia originally, actually his parents, he said, are from Herzegovina. Herzegovina. It's like close to the border with Croatia. So yeah, but it's not really technically. It's not in Croatia where they come from. The Blue Gem Beauty, also from Toronto. Maybe that's. There's a guy with a. Oh, all right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I thought you meant. Yeah, we don't really look that much alike. Maybe the nose. Think he's got brown eyes too. I got green eyes. Oh, hang on. Do you mean Davy? I don't think Davy looks. He's uglier. Sorry. But he has got a huge channel. I mean, my God, 13 million subs. Come on. That's crazy. How the fuck could he get so many with just playing bass? That's ridiculous. I'm like Peter Hook. I like to play the higher notes on bass. Peter Hook from New Order, Joy Division. Yeah, I know that's a crappy movie. Actually, I don't think I really ever seen it. Just seen certain snippets. All right, I'm gonna play. This is like from a song by Symphony X, the ending of a song. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, enough bass now. So now, as JJ would say, the chat has gone dormant. Maybe it's time to say bye bye. Well, anyway, I will probably have the stream with Anna on Sunday. Piano, and I only got that on my app on my iPad. By the way, look what's here. Where ta-da. So yeah, man. OG. The piano, which it's a Iomi, haven't you seen? Iomi Monkey Special. Yeah, that's a good one. I think also tomorrow I may get maybe Creed Centaurus or yeah, we'll see. That's one of the main candidates for my next buy. I also got Surge of Overdose, Surge of I got. Actually, only own Aventus Cologne so far by Creed. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess it's time to end the stream now. It's really dropped. The chat isn't. Yeah. Except for Andy. Bless you, Andy. You have been consistent from the start. Anyway, on Sunday, as I said, or maybe Monday, we'll see. This is gonna be a fragrance themed stream. Believe it or not, with Anna, my new friend. Yes, she's a she's a good one to have, a good friend. Yeah, I mean, she's been around, you know. She knows her stuff about fragrances and life. So we'll see how it goes, you know. All right, thanks, Sandy. I know you will. We'll see how life goes from next year, you know. I don't think I'll try to do anything special until next year, you know, from start from the scratch, you know. That's gonna feel good. This year is just one big zero, you know, mostly one big waste, I'm afraid. I don't like saying it, but yeah. I mean, I just wish I hadn't become embroiled in this drama, whatever. Of course, I wish that, yeah. I mean, some people now think I enjoy it. I don't really. It's just hard to let certain things go, but yeah, it's time to let them go, you know. It is. Thank you, you who are always with me. You don't know how much I appreciate it, of course. It is, it has kept me going, you know, without you here always with me, you know, by my side. I would have stopped streaming by now, definitely, especially after this stuff happened. What is there to say, as my song says? Uh, it was a lot, you know, just a big disappointment, but you know, I should have known better, definitely. Should have known better, and time to move on, and that sucks, you know. I hate when when someone tells me time to move on, you know. I feel like everything is unfinished, you know. Everything, nothing feels, there is no closure here, really. The only closure would be if she would hop on my stream, I don't know, now or next week, and just talk. But she's not that type, you know. She will not do it. And just say, all right, I did this because, and you know, that would have been really of great help, and made me realize, yeah, all right, this happened for a reason, and but I, you know, I gotta. If I keep just talking about this in videos or on my streams, I will turn some people away, I'm sure, that would have otherwise watched me. And but now at this point, to be honest, I don't really. It's not like that I don't care, but it's, yeah, whatever. It's hard to stay on. Uh, with to be honest, today when I woke up, I didn't think about it, about her or anything that happened in September, fucking September, the worst September of my life, probably. But and that was a good sign. But you know, you just keep remembering it, and that's why I made that video today. Just keep remembering what happened. Yeah, I don't wanna, you know, look for look for girls, for women, whatever. I don't think it's all bullshit. It's never. I already had these experiences before, but not just online. But yeah, it's like I'm hard to understand sometimes. Definitely, I guess. They don't make, I mean, people today don't always make, women today, let's say, the effort to really understand you. Andrew Tate, yeah, I've been listening to him a lot. It helps. He's got a good perspective on these things. Actually, you can make fun of him, but he does. He says that men actually experience more heartbreak than women. I don't know about that, but yeah, like more. Maybe he means they men go through after a breakup. They take it harder more often than women do, but I don't know. I'm not an expert really. It's not a break, of course. No, it's not a breakup. We never been together, but it was an internet sort of an internet, uh, whatever. I've had enough guilt. I've been thinking enough, what did I do wrong and all that. This doesn't help. I can just think about what I can do to avoid such things happening in the future. That's all. Yes. Oh my God, this movie is just John Wick. My God, only fighting all the time. This is bullshit. Yeah, it's just a bump in the road. I know. And it's best not to think about it too much. I realize that, and I'm kind of sick and fed up of thinking about that one person so much for so long. I mean, she proved in the end she wasn't worthy of my friendship or just like being a fan even because she favored the others, the other guy, let's say, in the end, you know. Even though she had left him and was very angry at him, but it's like, yeah, I don't get it really, man. Yeah, time to heal. It's just like, why did these things happen to me? I'm a nice guy for crying out loud. So yeah, I lose my temper, but wouldn't everybody lose their temper here in this case? People, not people, when she lies to you, suddenly she starts lying about why she cannot talk, why she cannot video chat you. Suddenly she just can't. She could until a week ago. Stuff like that. It sucks. But yeah, it's because she wasn't the right one. Even as a sort of a friend, let's say friend, all right, let's say she was a friend, but I wouldn't want to say that. I didn't want her just as a friend, that's for sure. But yeah, I was just fucking not thinking at all, motherfucker. I see pretty eyes, beautiful blue eyes, and the hair and all that. And she, yeah, groupie. That's what I said. You must watch my video. I see that hair, those eyes looking at me saying I'm so this and that, good stuff about me. Just fucking you lose it. I mean, surely I'm not the only one who she praised like that or looked at like that. But yeah, I mean, she chose, uh, you know, she chose him and them, and I'm now even starting to doubt what she was saying, because of course she would say that stuff, that she was, she wasn't coming to my streams for like 2 months, and that's because she had discovered those guys, those streams, and she claimed it was because she was too tired to watch my streams during the day, and that sounds, I don't know, not too believable, because she had become so engrossed there in those streams that she just kind of almost forgot about me. I mean, yeah, but she came back this year and really seemed to be into me and my streams, and but yeah, in the end she didn't want to really participate, so yeah, whatever. All right, good night, Andy. See you, my good friend, buddy. She didn't want to participate in the end, and whatever reason. But it was so easy for her to go on that stream, even while she was still like, on my side, let's say. Because then I realized she also didn't. She saw them as friends, really, more so than me. So yeah, she was a groupie to me. She was a fan who almost worshipped me. And I don't know if she worshipped Joey, maybe, probably, but still, I don't know. There. Hey, Steve, you are coming at the end of the finishing statement. She, yeah, there are more, right, people there that go on that stream, also on the panel, than here. They are bigger in number and all that, and that's also another thing. So anyway, it was like she could only still stay my fan under the condition that I didn't talk against them, that I be nice to them. But what happened with Kay and all that. Now that I know what Joey did to me, also, I cannot just pretend, and just, yeah, or not talk about. Well, I could have not talked about them, but anyway, I didn't really talk about them. It was someone else that did. But anyway, whatever. Enough about it. Fuck it. If she really, still cares about me in any way, she will return, and if she doesn't, she won't. That's all. Yeah, can't just keep thinking about that. It's time to move on, definitely. But moving on is hard. Let's not fool ourselves. It's gonna be, yeah. But I'm looking forward to it because this has been so painful, so stressful, so incredibly hard, to take all the streams and all the chats and all that, all the jerks, and oh my god, craziness, just craziness. All right, see you soon. All right, onwards and upwards. Bye.